Tonight, we're looking at a rapid-fire exchange between a member of Congress and the Attorney General that raises sweeping allegations about the Department of Justice under the Biden-Harris administration. From investigations involving former President Trump to enforcement decisions on abortion protests and border policy, the questions come quickly, and the answers are direct. What's at stake here isn't just political messaging, but public trust in federal law enforcement and the rule of law itself.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you, Madam Attorney General, for taking the time to speak with us. We certainly really appreciate it. I've got a series of questions for you that we can get through pretty quickly, I think. Can you tell me, is it true that the Biden-Harris DOJ raided President Trump's home?
They did.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ allow Jack Smith to spy on over a dozen Republican members of Congress?
Absolutely.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ seize the phone of a sitting Republican congressman?
Yes.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ and Jack Smith pay at least $20,000 to confidential human sources to provide information on President Trump?
At least.
At least. Did the Biden-Harris DOJ and FBI fail to apprehend the suspect who placed pipe bombs near the Capitol ahead of January 6th?
Yes.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ target parents as domestic terrorists?
Absolutely.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ target pro-life Catholics, going so far as to interview a priest and a choir director?
Yes.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ send FBI SWAT teams to arrest pro-life advocates with no criminal histories?
Yes.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ use the FACE Act to target pro-life advocates while it allowed anti-life agitators to vandalize, destroy, and firebomb pregnancy resource centers and churches?
Multiple times, I believe.
Multiple times. Did the Biden-Harris DOJ ever determine who leaked the Dobbs decision?
I can't discuss that. No, under Biden-Harris.
Got it.
No.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ and FBI target whistleblowers for revealing waste, fraud, and abuse within the department to Congress?
Not to my knowledge.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ refuse to say whether it coordinated with Alvin Bragg, Fani Willis, and Letitia James in their lawfare against President Trump?
They refused.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ slow-walk the criminal investigation and prosecution of Hunter Biden?
That's an understatement, in my opinion.
Yep. Did the Biden-Harris DOJ determine who brought cocaine into the Biden White House?
They did not.
They did not. Did the Biden-Harris DOJ cover up the extent?
As far as we know, they did not.
Right, that's right. Did the Biden-Harris DOJ cover up the extent of the Russia collusion hoax?
Absolutely, in my opinion. Yes.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ seek leniency from a federal court for an IRS contractor who leaked sensitive tax information on over 7,600 Americans, including President Trump?
Yes.
Did the Biden-Harris DOJ sue Texas because the state wanted to secure its own southern border?
Yes.
And finally, did the Biden-Harris DOJ attack SpaceX for hiring too many Americans?
I believe they did.
Yep.
What we're hearing here is a tightly structured line of questioning, a technique often used in congressional hearings to build a narrative through short, affirmative responses. Several of these claims reference real investigations, including the search of former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago residence and prosecutions related to January 6th. Others involve enforcement of the FACE Act and broader debates over alleged politicization within the DOJ. It's important to note that many of these issues remain contested in public discourse, with legal processes and court rulings providing additional nuance beyond the yes or no format presented here. The broader question for viewers is this: does this exchange clarify accountability, or does the compressed format risk oversimplifying complex legal matters? How much context is lost when major federal investigations are reduced to one-word answers?
Unbelievable.
It is unbelievable, and I appreciate that a lot of this is being cleaned up under your leadership. So thank you for returning the DOJ back to its core focus, which is on the rule of law. And I think that we see the results of that. I've got a few more similar questions for you. How have, over the past year since President Trump has been in office, how have murders trended in the United States?
Since President Trump has been in office, the murder rate has dropped to a historic 20% drop in the national murder rate, lowest since 1900.
20% drop in 1 year. That's incredible, isn't it?
And that's thanks to the incredible men and women of law enforcement, FBI, DEA, ATF, everyone working together to solve violent crime, along with our sheriffs, our local law enforcement, working as a team throughout this country, and our great state and federal prosecutors.
Yep. And how have robberies trended? Have they gone, even if they've just gone up or down?
Robberies, all violent crime, all violent crime has decreased, as well as robberies.
So murders, violent crime, the country is more safe now, it's fair to say, would you agree, than it was a year and a half ago under Joe Biden?
Absolutely, and Director Patel is working tirelessly to catch those, I'm sure you've been seeing, on the most wanted list. He and Deputy Director Bongino from day one said, we're going to get the most wanted list, and that's what's been happening, working hand in hand with all of our agencies.
Yep. And I want to thank you for that. Thank you for the work you've been doing to refocus the DOJ again on doing your core job. We're very happy with it, and I'll yield the remainder of my time to the chairman.
This exchange illustrates how oversight hearings can become powerful political moments. Supporters may view this as necessary scrutiny of prior Justice Department decisions, while critics may argue the framing leaves out critical legal context and ongoing judicial findings. The discussion also shifts toward crime statistics, highlighting claims of a 20% drop in the national murder rate, a figure that, in broader reporting, reflects post-pandemic crime trend fluctuations across multiple administrations. Ultimately, the larger issue is institutional trust, how Americans interpret federal investigations, prosecutorial discretion, and the balance between politics and law enforcement. What do you think? Was this a fair examination of DOJ actions or a strategic political framing? Share your perspective in the comments below. If you value thoughtful, fact-based breakdowns of major political moments, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more in-depth analysis.